YouTube channel. My name is Eliza. If you're new here, welcome. If not, welcome back. So today I'm going to be sharing with y'all my anticipated reads for September. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm going to actually read all these. That's why I say anticipated. So let's get that straight right now. So don't be trying to come for me when I do my monthly wrap up talking about you didn't read anything on your video. But actually this month, or basically for September, I'm wanting to get more into some fantasy. Iron Flame kind of like set that flame off. So I'm actually going to be sharing with y'all four fantasy reads and then 2 romance reads. So the first 2, I'm actually going to share with y'all the first 2. Yes, I am jumping right into it because y'all, I don't want this video being 40 minutes long. Okay. So I am only going to commit to reading 6 physical books because I know majority of my books are going to be audiobooks because I listen to audiobooks while I'm working. So I'm only going to share with y'all like the physical books. However, I don't know now what audiobooks I will be listening to because that is very spontaneous. Most of the times it's Jacques or something like a thriller or something like that. So the 2 romance books that I'm going to share with y'all, I actually have requested to listen to this Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. Y'all, as y'all can see, like I've already started reading it. I started reading it, I think like in May, but I ended up stopping because I was like, I can't get into this. So maybe I need to request to listen to the audiobook, like basically immersively read, because I was like, I can't really get into this. Like I understand the storyline, but I really can't get into the writing style. And a lot of people rant and rave about Ali Hazelwood and how great her books are. And I really want to be able to experience how great this book is. So I'm like, let me just get the audiobook. Because I really want to give the book a fair chance before I actually DNF it, because I don't understand, or I'm really trying to get into like her writing style. So I totally even forgot what this book was about, but from what I can remember, basically Scarlett is like a skydiver. She's in college. She was like on the swim team, and then she suffered an injury. And then what is his name, y'all? And then Lucas is like the swim captain of like the swim team. So basically they come up with a plan to basically have a fake relationship, and then they start falling head over heels with each other, which is why it's called Deep End. You get it? Swimming. But so then basically the plan that they come up with, basically they're gonna probably end up falling in love with each other. So that's pretty much what I want to read. However, I checked today on Hoopla, I'm like 3rd in line for this book. And now mind y'all, I've been waiting like 2 months for the audiobook on Hoopla. And it's like, why do these people read so slow? Like why do y'all read so slow? Like, one thing I never do, y'all, I never continue to hold on to the audiobook until like, oh yeah, it's until like you're getting ready to have to give it back. Like I really think that, yes, Hoopla and Libby says, hey, you can hold the book for like 14 to 21 days. However, like, why would you just want to hold it? Like, how about when you get it, you listen to it and then you return it? Like, I don't ever keep an audiobook for like the whole 14 or 21 days. That's just me, because I just think that's like so inconsiderate. It's so inconsiderate of fast readers, like, I swear. So that is one of my anticipated reads for September. So the next one is Can't Get Enough by Kennedy Ryan. And this, of course, this is Hendrix's story. So if you're not familiar with the Skyland series, you start with Before I Let It Go, and then This Could Be Us, which is like right there, which is amazing. And then you're ending the Skyland series with Can't Get Enough, which is Hendrix's story. So basically Hendrix is like the third friend. She's busy, she's thriving, she has goals, she's a businesswoman, and the only thing she doesn't have right now is love. And right now she's in a place where she doesn't know if that's what she really wants to do or not. So this book will definitely be exploring whether Hendrix decides to open up her heart and let love in, if that's what she wants. So I am so happy to be able to read this. However, I did also request this one on Hoopla. I'm literally like 8th in line, y'all. Like, I've been 8th in line for like 2 months. It's like, why am I still like 8th? And y'all, I promise y'all, I have been 8th in line for like 2 months. And I'm so mad right now because I'm like, can y'all finish the book? Like, why is it taking so long? So I don't know if y'all probably know, but I literally have 2 Hooplas. So I have one with my Pines Network. So if you live in the state of Georgia, they have something called Pines Network where you're able to apply for like basically like a Georgia library card. And then you're able to use it also on Hoopla and Libby, in addition to like your county library card. So I literally just went like 2 weeks ago. I just went 2 weeks ago to get me a Fulton County, because I live in Fulton County, Georgia, to get me a Fulton County library card, because I was tired of trying to renew my Fulton County library card like every 30 days, because you can apply for an electronic one. But anyway, so I'm actually going to go on there and see request to like have this audio, or I may just end up using my Audible credits, because I really love the narrators that the Skyland series has. Like, so amazing. So like, if you've never read the Skyland series, I'm talking about amazing. It's so emotional, it's so encouraging, and it's literally like you can resonate with any of the characters, any of the situations that they're going through. I absolutely love it. And once I finish the entire series, I am going to be trying to do a video on the entire series. And now I'm not going to be trying to like do no deep analysis, but I'm just gonna tell y'all and share with y'all like my thoughts and feelings about the book. So the next one is, I'm gonna say Korean, like a Korean YA. It's a dystopian thriller. And actually, when I saw the cover of this book, it literally took me into like Squid Game, just with the Korean just with the Korean letters, like it really did. And then, so it's called Snow Globe, and it's by Soo Young Park, and it says translated by Lee because I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that Korean name. So I actually found this at Ollie's, and the thing that just interests me was, I don't know, the name of it. It just said Snow Globe, and I was like, oh, this looks like it's pretty good. So I'm interested in trying. I've never read anything from this author before. I don't know why, but Iron Flame really just set off me wanting to read like these dystopian like fantasies and thrillers and things like that. So basically this is about, ooh, what happened right there? Page is bent. I hate when that happens. So basically this is about these people, these residents. They live in a snow globe, and within this snow globe they have literally like everything they need. So basically the residents are being recorded every single day within this snow globe to residents outside of this snow globe. One of the residents in the snow globe named Henry dies, and a girl named Chaban ends up taking Henry's place. But when she gets there, she finds out that the reality that she sees on TV is not the reality that she's going to face. So I cannot wait to read this. This seems like it's going to be a really good book. I mean, and I'm pretty sure it's going to read like YA, but that's all right. So the next book is called Shield of Sparrow, and of course it's definitely a fantasy. And I want to say it kind of gives me like fantasy thriller vibes. So I'm actually going to just read y'all the synopsis. So long ago, the gods unleashed monsters on the 5 kingdoms of Kalandra to remind us that humans are insignificant. I didn't need a deity to remind me I was powerless, until the day an infamous monster hunter sailed to our shores, walks into my father's throne room, and ruined my life. I married a stranger, signed a magical treaty in blood, and set across the continent to the most treacherous kingdom in all the realm. So I'm like super excited to read this. I actually have the audio book to this, and I got it from Libro FM when they were having that national book, what was it? The National Book Day. They was having some kind of, it was like National Book Day, and then they were like offering like different audio books for download for free. So I actually got this one, and I can't wait to read this one because I'm super excited to read that one. So now Onyx Storm is like one of the ones I'm literally most excited for, because I literally just finished reading Iron Flame, and I mean, I loved Fourth Wing, and I read Iron Flame, and I completely just like fell in love with the Empyrean series, like literally just like all over again. And I want my channel to be like well-rounded, so I don't want my channel to just be strictly thrillers. I want to incorporate a lot of genres that are out of my comfort zone. So that's why for the month of September, I'm choosing like dystopian thrillers, a little bit of fantasy YA, and of course adult YA as well. So I cannot wait to read this. I can't even figure out which book I want to read first, because I just want to read them all. And when you're a book lover, you just literally like, oh my gosh, which one? You cannot even choose which one you're going to read, because there are so many books to read. So if you've not read Fourth Wing or Iron Flame, this one just will not make sense. These are not standalone books. You literally have to read the trilogy in order for it to make sense when you get to Onyx Storm. If you literally get to Onyx Storm and just try to read this alone, you will literally be confused about what's going on. So basically, this book is about Violet. She's basically going to have to travel to like these neighboring lands because Orisha has fallen, and now they need assistance with protecting Navarre. So basically, she's going to have to like journey to like these faraway lands in order to see if these neighboring like villages or lands can like assist them, because they're going to need a lot of magic in order to protect Navarre. So I absolutely loved Iron Flame, and I wish I could literally sit here and tell you all about Iron Flame, but I won't spoil it because I'm trying my best not to include spoilers in my channel, because that's just not right. But for the things that happen in Iron Flame literally left you with a cliffhanger, because the epilogue literally was, I was totally stoked. Like, I was like, oh my gosh. So like the epilogue from Iron Flame is literally what made me go get Onyx Storm, because I'm like, there is no way I cannot finish this Empyrean series. Now, the last book that I am going to attempt to read, because like I said, I'm a mood reader and I don't like committing to books, but these books I really do want to get to. So the last one is called The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. And yes, I did get this from Ollie's. This was only $4.99. Y'all, this was in my Amazon cart for like 2 months. And I had been trying to get the physical copy, because I love ebooks, but I really do love having the physical copy, because I love to tab my physical books. Sometimes I annotate. It just depends on the type of book that I'm reading. Most of the time, the only time you really see me annotate in books, like actually write in my books, is when I'm really reading historical fiction. This book is about a girl named Addie LaRue who makes a bargain to be able to live forever. So with that means that everyone in her life will forget her. However, 300 years later, she ends up meeting someone who actually remembers who she is. So I am absolutely stoked to read this. I actually downloaded the audiobook. I think I downloaded the audiobook. I think it was actually free during the National like Book Lovers Day or something like that. But I'm like super stoked about reading this one. I'm going to be like super happy when I get a chance to read this. So those are actually my anticipated reads for September. Let me know if you have read any of these books. Let me know what your thoughts are. Also, let me know in the comments what your anticipated reads for September are. Put a book emoji in the comments. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my content to be notified of any future videos. Until next time, thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.